I am at my daughter's apartment building, and she's gonna come help me today. She's very good to me. She's younger than I am, and because of my shoulder and my wrist, I have a hard time after a while lifting things. But I want to show you something on the front of my van and the back of my van that I have plans on changing. So I thought while I'm sitting here waiting, I will do a video on this clip anyway. Let's go take a look. Okay, so this GMC logo is faded. So what I'm going to do, it's over $250 to buy new ones. So what I was thinking of doing is getting black paint, because I want them black. They've come out with black ones. And paint that, there's a special paint you can get. So paint that black. I'm going to do my grill black again, repaint it. And then I'll make sure the silver trim is either shined up or you can see it, or I'll just repaint that as well. And then I have right there, I don't know if you can see it, that light right here. Those are running lights. But I also bought two fog lights. So I'm not really sure where to put them. But on Tuesday when I take my van in to get work done, I'm going to see if they can't put those in, if it's not too much money. Get that painted. I think it'll look a lot better. I mean, the side is totally fine. It's just the hood. So I don't think that'll take me very long. And I can get it, take it to Napa. I forget what it's called. But they take a computer to your paint and they can match it. And you just spray it. So this one here is also really faded. So I also want to do that black because my roof carrier is going to be black. I have a black outdoor travel bag that I'm going to put on the top. And there's some other things that are black. So basically it's going to be accented with a lot of black. But I think it'll look nice. Anyway, there's that, you guys. Did you do that? I know one thing I didn't. Did you do that? Huh? I know it was you. Yuck. Goodness me. Ugh. Ugh. Get outside the bag. Gross. Ew. It was you. You were the culprit. I know you were. Don't look at me like that. To dispose of later. Oof, goodness. So this is what I wanted to show you. There's my seat. There's no seat. It's gone. I took out the front seat. So underneath, I just put my headlamp and some stuff in here. A muzzle that I've never used for his barking, in case we're somewhere where he needs to be quiet. I don't go to campgrounds or anything, so I wouldn't really need it. But I'm just thinking if we were somewhere where we didn't want to be heard for safety purposes. But this is pretty dirty. But it's a really super big bin. I dug those out of storage yesterday. They have no money in them. They got a whole bunch of cards and stuff, so I was going to go through them. But anyway, a pair of shoes. And then these bags are really big. Really, they're the large size. I have a pair of work gloves in there that are full of tack. It's huge. The whole compartment is totally huge. So we'll just shove that stuff back in there, out of the way. For now, it doesn't really matter. It's not going to get in the way. So my plan is, I've got to empty out. I got a blanket for my daughter this morning. I'll show you what I got in the mail. Headlights. So I got these LED fog lights, running lights. So I'm going to take the van in tomorrow. I'm going to get a quote, see how much. There's so many things I need to get done, little things. So we'll see how much it'll cost for them to hook them up. I might just wait till later. So I've got my organizer down there. My books and everything that was in the seat. So I'm going to dig that out. Get it all cleaned up. And then I'll be back. I'm going to put 2x2 running on either side, and I have to fit a piece of plywood so it'll angle in by the doghouse so he can get as much length to the dash as possible. And I bought a cushion and a big pillow that go together. It's actually for outdoor furniture, so it's pretty durable and it fits perfect. And then this right here is a harness. And I'm going to, he can wear that. And the seat belt is still hooked up. So when he rides up front with me, he'll have a harness and a seat belt. It couldn't have worked out better. Hopefully. You know the best laid plans, right? So I'll be back and we'll do this build. Precarious. Probably somewhat dangerous. I don't know, we might lose an eyeball. Gotta build a dog platform in the field. On a slant. Goodness. Just as long as I don't cut my floor. He's over in the other yard looking at their trucks. They've been there for hours. I have no idea what they're doing. They're just walking around. So Wilson's not very happy with them. That's crooked. Oh. This might work and it might not. The piece of wood is crooked to begin with, so I guess we'll see. I don't know. I couldn't cut a straight line if my life depended on it. I don't know what happened to my broom either, and I'm gonna need it. Sawdust everywhere. I don't have a vacuum either. Between the floor and it's everywhere. I guess that's to be expected. We clean off that base that I have that's got the drawer in it. I was going to put 2x2s down to frame it, but my metal screws are only so long, and I figured it's a very short distance that the wood is going to be unsupported, and I am going to have a supply of dog food underneath the base of the plywood. We'll just say the plywood. Okay. This is going to be a little bit more difficult, I think. This is where it's going to go between the doghouse and the outer side there by the door. And then this piece here is going to fit around this plastic piece that holds the seatbelt. So let's see how it works. I have to brush off the rough edges. these are so black with tack and diesel. I'll show you. So I have them in a bag. The wood is actually black on the top. Alright, here we go. See if it fits. Doesn't look so good so far. Maybe it's too long. How could it be too long? Something's not right. I think I did cut it down. Let's try this again. I get stressed out. I don't get stressed out, but it wears on my nerves after a while when he barks constantly. And he's probably been barking for the last hour. So I might have no, I can't find my measuring tape. I might have had kind of a lapse period of where I wasn't really concentrating on what I was doing. I had to go get him because it was like non-stop barking. Well, I just can't get up and walk away. I have a tendency to put things back as soon as I use them. Because I lost it. Well, that's kind of dire. Oh, there it is. Found it. Yeah, my hair looks great this morning. It was really not high on my priority list. I looked okay when I went to the store. Brushed it. Okay, now we have a twisted ankle. I brushed it. And then I put it up in a ponytail and it's... Okay, so... There. I had two measuring tapes, can't find the other one. My bag is ripped. And this one doesn't lock. You know, when you push that thing down and it locks for you. This one doesn't do it. And I had a really good, expensive one. But as of September, I kind of had to, I wasn't able to use the garage that I was using. So I had to look at other options like a field. Yeah, okay. And I left it there. So now I have two really crappy ones. I would have rather left my crappy one or even both of them and had my good one. This is a really good one. They're kind of pricey. Somewhat straight. It's not going to really matter. It's going to be totally hidden. It's just a base platform for Wilson's I'm just measuring it up right now. But it's basically going to be just a platform for his cushion to be on. Oh, it doesn't look good. Let's try that one. And I don't have one of those, oh gee, I don't even know what they're called. They're like a triangle and you put it angle something ruler, maybe an angle ruler. Well, that's a mess. How am I going to do a straight line out of that? I'll show you the end product. It's, I told you my videos were going to be rough. They're going to be rough. So I was going to start my bed frame today, but I slept until 12:30. 12:30. I guess I needed it, right? They say when you sleep a lot, your body needed it. I haven't slept in like that since June. Usually only get 5 to 6 hours sleep. Okay. So let's turn this around. So if I can do this, I don't know, if I was paying rent somewhere, I honestly don't think I would have been able to put so much money out on everything. Everything's really expensive. And I have to pay for daycare. But I wouldn't have had to pay for storage, but still. Basically, I would have, and I wouldn't have been, I don't really drive a lot either. So it's kind of, which line do I go with? Would you stop? Seriously. They don't want to listen to it, neither do I, and I think they know you're here. Alright. This is everywhere. There.